YouTube, what's up? I just finished week 56 with my coach. It was a very intense, laborsome back day today. We did this thing called deadlift crocodiles, and it's basically a pyramid style workout where today the working weight was 80 kilos, so about 170 pounds, something like that. You go 1 rep, 30-second rest, 2 reps, 30-second rest, 3 reps, 30-second rest, all the way up to 10 reps. The thing is the 30-second rest isn't actually 30 seconds. It's every time the second hand hits 60 and 30 on the stopwatch. So you can imagine that when you're finally getting to like the 7, 8, 9, 10, it's taking you most of those 30 seconds to complete the set of reps. So if you do 8 reps and it takes you 25 seconds, you have 5 seconds of rest before you have to get back in and do the 9. So you do the 9, and it was all of, I think he said I could have 3 big breaths to get back in to do the 10 reps. So after the 10 reps, it was a full minute rest, and then you work your way back down. 10, 30 seconds, 9, 30 seconds, 8. On the way back down, he did give me a full 30 seconds between each rep range, so I didn't have to worry about working through the reps quickly to get some sort of break. But oh my gosh, by the time you work 1 to 10 and then 10 back to 1, that last final rep is just everything you've got. I feel very fatigued after that, and before we did that, it was just some bent over rows and some just heavy movements, but not big volume. So I didn't feel fatigued at all. And then the first 5 reps of the crocodiles, it also feels pretty solid. And then all of a sudden your body's like, oh, it's getting real. And then it's just straight downhill to Suckville. But it was a good workout. I feel very taxed. It was a big week. We moved a lot of big weight. The volume came down a lot, but still, like, my leg day involved over 250 reps for my quads. So that's minimized reps, but we went real heavy. The one thing I want to talk about this week is something I heard and talked about on a podcast where it's two types of gym people. The first type of gym person goes to the gym, and once they leave the gym, they have the building blocks from the gym mentality still percolating around in their mind. Meaning, when it comes to food choices and empty calories and prioritizing whole foods over quick, satisfying sweets or chips or things like that. So type 1 is taking the gym with them when they leave the gym. So every decision is also kind of weighing like, okay, I should probably have some lean proteins, some fruits and vegetables and whole grain carbs. And then the other person goes to the gym, and this was me for my entire life. You go to the gym, and when you leave the gym, I was kind of in the middle. I would consciously choose like healthier foods and lean proteins and meats and things like that. But I also kind of had the attitude of, I work out so I can eat whatever I want and drink whatever I want whenever I want. Now that is the reason why I've been in a 6-month bulk, get too fluffy, 6-month cut, get too skinny and weak, 6-month bulk, get too fluffy, 6-month cut. I think a lot of us have been stuck in that rhythm for probably far too long. And the only thing I could think about when boiling it down was just being the type 1 or the type 2 person that either takes the gym with me and has that gym as kind of your moral compass, or you go to the gym and you use the gym to justify the rest of your decisions for whatever. I went to the gym so I can eat a whole pizza every Friday. That's what I did. And that's why I kept a very steady 185 pounds with no muscle growth or very little to speak of once I kind of hit like my balance point. 185 pounds was my balance point for years. Every Christmas I go home, my dad goes, "What are you up to?" And I'm like, "Well, 187." And then, that was maybe a bulk. And then I'd be back down to 183 on a cut. And the cycle just has always continued. But the past year and training with my coach and actually focusing on building muscle and bodybuilding, I've taken the gym with me with every decision I've made, and it has made a tremendous difference in my strength gains. Everything we've been doing, legs, chest, back, arms, shoulders, everything has gotten much stronger. My posture, like I used to have to consciously think about rolling my shoulders back and setting them properly to keep a big chest and keep a straight posture even while walking. Now it just sits there. To feel like I would hunch like this now actually feels like work versus this. So it's 100% improvement, and I can just boil it down to the fact that I became a type 1 person that took the gym with me for all my decisions. So take it for what it's worth. I've been type 1 and type 2, but I definitely feel much prouder of myself and the effort I'm putting in as being a type 1. So that's it. I'm going to get some much needed rest this weekend, still do some cardio, but recover after this big back day, and then hit week 57 next week. You know the deal. I'll let you know how it goes. See you then.